Hello, my beautiful fire signs. Danelli here from the Cosmic Serenity. I'll be starting the month of February, the general reading for love and career with Aries, feisty, fun, and fiery Aries. You guys are definitely a ball of passion and determination and just will. And so I'm super excited to get started with y'all. Let's see the message that our ancestors, spirit guides, and angels have in store for you all. So I will start with my Golden Navu Tarot deck, and I'm going to be doing a three-card draw as I normally do. And let's take a look and see what message is in store for you all. Let's take a look. Okay, the Hermit. So you guys are making a decision. I actually do feel that you guys are making a decision. I don't know what's going on in your life right now. As we start pulling out more cards, I'll see that this is a career or more of a love reading, but definitely you are being a lot more observant. You are observing situations around you, observing the people, friends, careers. I think that you guys are taking the time to kind of question your life around you, your environment, whether that's relationships, friendships, whether they're romantic or career wise. But I think that you guys I feel a lot of self reflection and thinking a lot about what you want from life or from those around you. So I think that this is a very critical moment in your life where you guys are making those decisions, not hastily, but kind of writing down pros and cons and just kind of seeing what the panorama around you is, taking that time to really think about a decision that needs to be made in your life, I feel. Let's take a look. Second card, and it is Judgment, and it's balance, right? I think you guys are dealing with an Aries. I'm sorry, with a Libra. I feel like you guys are dealing with a decision that needs to be made, and you guys aren't quite sure. But I think that the month of February, especially because it's it's the month of February, Valentine's Day, there's a lot of love in the air. I feel that this has to do a little bit more with love. I think that you guys are making the decision of whether continuing with this person or not. And I think that it's not a decision that you're taking very lightly. I think you're taking the steps to really assess strategically the decision and taking your time and measuring all of your options. This is a very calculated decision that you're making, and I think that you are acting a little sneaky, which is fine. Again, we're all very different in how we take decisions and our approach to life. I think that you are just from afar observing the panorama and seeing what is the best decision for you, because you don't want to hurt people's feelings and you don't want it to be a messy situation, especially if there are children involved or families or friends. You want to make sure to make the best decision without hurting or damaging others. Third card is the Sun, and this is a beautiful card. It means that you are taking the right decision. So I do feel that you guys are making decisions right now. Aries, you have a very important decision to make, whether it's career or love. I do feel it's a little bit more in the love sector. And you have been taking a very long time to make this decision, but I feel that you finally have reached the answer to the decision that you've been wanting to make, and you feel very confident and very happy with the decision that you are ready to make. So I'm going to do the Gilded Tarot Royale deck to kind of have supporting cards and see a little bit more in depth the situation that you are being confronted this month of February. Oh, okay. And I feel that you guys, it's 10 of Wands. Again, it is, you're tired. I think that you are tired. You've been behind the scenes, kind of holding your relationship. You've been the anchor. You've been the rock. You've been the one that has carried your relationship. And I think that you are tired of holding this position. You no longer want to be the one that everybody relies on, or the only one investing energy, time, effort, whether this is being the most affectionate one in your relationship or making plans for the weekend. I feel because you're a fire sign, you're always the one coming up with creative ideas, always the one making an effort. And I feel that your partner isn't really making that much effort. And this could be when it comes to careers too, right? I feel like you're tired, you're putting in the work, you've been working hard, being the best employee, coming in on time, and then you always see that other people around you are the ones that are getting promoted, or they're the ones that are getting achievements or recognition and being rewarded for their behavior. And they might not be working as hard as you are. So you kind of have been feeling a little slighted. And I think that that's why you have been taking that approach of just kind of keeping your mouth shut, just kind of observing the situation and letting things play out on their own. But I think that you finally come to the place where you're ready to make a decision. So good for you guys. I'm so proud. And you've been tired. You're tired, and you're taking the time to distance yourself from all of that that no longer makes you happy. And you have finally decided to make the decision, and you're quite happy and satisfied with the decision that you're going to embark on. Um, Again, Five of Wands, so another wand energy. There has been a lot of arguments, a lot of tension, a lot of stress. You have been under a lot of stress, whether this be in your career or in your romantic relationships or friendships, and you're tired to make that decision. And I think that you are making a decision based a little bit on a selfish place. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I think that you've said, like, I've had it. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm giving up. I just don't care anymore. And I'm going to be on my way, on my merry, sunny way to make myself happy. And good for you. You deserve it. I think sometimes Aries tend to give more than what they end up getting back in a relationship or in a job. Very many successful Aries. And I think that you guys weren't meant to be your own bosses, live the life that you want. So if this has to do with a type of work environment, I think you're happy. It's time for you to branch off and start your own business. You were meant to do something on your own, maybe working from home, doing something that brings more joy and reward into your life. Same thing with your relationship. Um, I think that you guys have been kind of taking your time making that decision. And I think that you're at a place where you're happy with the decision that you are going to make. And February is the time to make it. So if that means walking away from a relationship that no longer serves you, I think that you guys have been mentally, emotionally, spiritually preparing yourself to walk away and say goodbye and close that chapter in your life. Last supporting card is Four of Cups. Again, you guys are ready to embark in your own personal journey, have fun, enjoy life. Maybe this is being single for a little bit, or maybe I think a lot of hobby, right? Like finding the time. You now, because of this decision, will have the time to start doing the things that you love. Maybe this is now transitioning from a full-time job to a part-time job, maybe working from home, maybe finding that work-life balance. If a boss has had insane demands and expectations from you, I think that you're learning to have a voice and say, no, I can't. I have a family. I have things to do. Even if you don't want to do anything and just go home and watch movies, that's okay. That is your life to live, and you've earned it. You've worked so hard that you deserve to finally do the things that you want to do. And if this comes with relationships, I think that you're setting boundaries and you're putting your foot down and saying, I no longer want to be in this type of relationship. Or if you want to be with me, these are my expectations. This is how I want to be treated. So I think that you're learning to have a voice, and in a very peaceful manner, but you're learning to stand up for yourself and tell people your opinions and tell them no. You're learning to say no, and you're learning to walk away from that no longer makes you happy, and start finding joy and happiness and making lovely moments, magical experiences and moments and adventure in your life. You're learning to enjoy life a little bit more. So I'm happy for you guys. I'm going to finish with a crystal reading card. Let's take a look. Let's see what the overall theme and last message that our ancestors, spirit guides, and angels have in store for you all, my lovely Aries, for the month of February. And that is citrine. And I love this. This is actually, I've mentioned it in another video. This is probably one of my favorite crystals, and it's abundance, right? Abundance doesn't have to be money, although when you make the decision to do the things that you enjoy, you're vibrating at a higher frequency, and therefore you're happier. Happier people tend to attract happy people, and also positive decisions, possible positive outcomes, abundance, prosperity. Right? It's all in your mindset, and our thoughts are so powerful, and they really create our reality. So I think that you've been working really hard and just distancing yourself and finding what's the right decision for you, for your family, for your loved one, what truly makes you happy. And I think that it's time to start doing all of that that brings joy, happiness, prosperity, and abundance into your life. And again, that doesn't have to be money, right? It's happiness. When you're happy, you glow, you radiate, you manifest, you attract great stuff in your life. And I think that it's time for you guys to really just start enjoying your life and doing the things that make you happy. You've been bounded for so long, almost trapped, and it's time now to just be unleashed and do the things that bring you joy and happiness. So, my dear Aries, have fun. The month of February, do what makes you happy. Say no if that's what you want to do. Nothing wrong with being a little bit selfish. And I wish you guys all the best. And of course, as always, sending my Aries lots of cosmic love, healing energy, prosperity,